and welcome to the channel. My name is Georgia and today I'm going to be watching episode 2 of Only Friends. I really enjoyed the first episode and I have to say, since watching it, I feel like my opinion has changed on a lot of characters. When I was editing episode 1, I saw things that I didn't notice on the first watch. Specifically with Top and Mew, my opinion on their whole dynamic has changed. I now think that Mew is a mastermind manipulator and could potentially be the one to fuck everyone up at the end. I actually think he might be the most dangerous character because a character like Boston, he's very openly toxic, whereas Mew, I think, is toxic behind the scenes. I think he's very calculated and he knows everything that's going on and he's playing it to his strengths. Not that I think he's necessarily evil. I don't think any of the characters are actually evil, but I now think that Mew knows what he's doing and he is playing Top at his own game. I was going to make a Twitter thread about it, like a lot more in depth, but I wanted to rewatch episode 1 first and I didn't get around to doing that this week. Essentially, I think that Mew had his eye on Top before Top had his eye on Mew. And now that they're interacting, he's going to play him like a fiddle so that he can get exactly what he wants. Now, this has specifically come because I am hyper fixated on the fact that he was holding the book, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. And as a certified wallflower myself, I feel like the characteristics of a wallflower are people watchers. And specifically, as he said, like in the very opening scene, he is the person that watches the table or minds the table. And all his friends are off gallivanting about in the bar. And if Top frequents that bar, he probably has noticed him before. I think he definitely knows about Boston and Top as well. And I really hope he does. Because I feel like at some point down the line, Boston's going to try and use that to hurt Mew. And then Mew's gonna be like, bitch, I knew the whole time and I still got the man or something. But when you're a wallflower, you're kind of on the sidelines and you observe people. And I feel like you can see people's truest form. If you set your sights on a specific person, you can watch how they interact with others, their facial expressions during a conversation, you can work out what they're plotting. This sounds very, very like stalkery, I feel like, but when you're an introvert and you're in a social setting, you kind of like go off by yourself and just stand on the sideline, and the only thing to really do is watch people, and so you start to notice things about someone because, you know, they're obviously not thinking that someone would be watching them, so you kind of see what others don't see. So I think that Mew is like that. I think he knows what he's doing. He is completely playing Top. I think he does want him, but he doesn't want him to, you know, pump and dump him. So he's gonna like turn him into the perfect boyfriend or something like that. That's what I think. And if that's completely wrong, you know, it is what it is. I can only live in hope because I think that is such a cool storyline rather than him just being the nice shy guy. But a lot of characters really took me by surprise in episode 1. I was so shocked about Sand specifically. I think he's the one I'm most surprised by. I thought he was going to be some dangerous criminal, which he still could be, but even if he is a dangerous criminal, he has a heart of gold. Like, he took Ray home even though he was an ass to him and rubbed his back while he was puking. He's very nice and I'm very pleasantly surprised. Ray, oh my god, I feel like he's gonna be the character that gets emotionally destroyed throughout this whole thing. As well as Nick. I think Nick will as well because Boston's kind of going to ruin him. Ray already looks like he's battling demons and all of his friends calling him a burden. Like, I immediately have a soft spot for him because of that. Everyone's calling him a burden. Like, what the hell? How could you talk to your friends like that? I kind of want the friendship group to disperse at the end of the series. I feel like that could be an unpopular opinion, but I just think the group together aren't actually that supportive or nice. Like, it's very messed up. I am here for the drama though. Like, I absolutely love the idea of this toxic friend group, but like, I feel like at the end of the series, perhaps they shouldn't all hang out anymore. This is only episode 1 though, like we've only had a little glimpse, but I just think the way they speak to each other sometimes is a bit questionable. Oh god, not this. I feel like in any other setting that would be a swoon-worthy BL moment, but in this it's kind of just, ugh. He looks smug as well. Please turn him down. What? What?
โคตรดีใจอ่ะพี่เหมือนแม่งโสดมาทั้งชีวิตพวกวันเนี้ยปลื้มใจแทนเพื่อนมากเลยอ่ะ
ปกติก็ชินกับคนเมาตีกันน่ะเนาะ มีคนมาขอเป็นแฟน
Oh my god, this feels like Love Island, I have to say it. It feels like a reality show where like all the drama unfolds and then they pan to them like, you know, talking to the camera like Big Brother or something like that. This really does show just how unserious this show is. It really is like a reality show though, isn't it? I never really thought of that. It's like a BL Love Island. Oh my god.
แฟนไปทำไมวะพี่สนุกไปเรื่อยๆดีกว่าคนเพ้อฝันอย่างมิวอะน่าชอบอะไรอย่างเงี้ย
ก็ไม่ใช่เรื่องของผมหรอกแต่ขอเป็นแฟนกันกลางร้านแบบเนี้ยผมว่าโคตรเสลอเลย
คาน
Oh god, not him drinking in the interview.
ก็อยากได้อะพี่ ก็เลยต้องเล่นใหญ่หน่อย
I still think he likes the challenge with Mew. I don't think he genuinely like wants to be his boyfriend yet. I think Mew's gonna make that happen with his manipulation. But for now, I think he does like the challenge, and that's why he looked so smug when Mew said yes.
ขอเตือนไว้อย่างหนึ่งนะว่าคนใหญ่ท็อปเนี่ยไม่เคยคบกันเกิน3 เดือน
จริงเหรอวะที่เขาขอกูเป็นแฟนอ่ะกูยังไม่ให้เขาเหรอ
ก็อาจจะใช่
Exactly
มึ
that.
งเพิ่งคิดมากมึงอาจจะทำลาย
He looks sad. That is such fake surprise. I'm sorry. If my theory is wrong, I don't even care because I'm watching this show through my own agenda, okay? I'm not gonna put him off at all. He knows all this.
กูก็อยากรู้เหมือนกันว่าถ้ากูไม่ยอมให้เขาเนี่ยเขาจะทนไปได้นานแค่ไหนหรือจะอยากเป็นแฟนกับกูหรือเปล่า
That's your aim.
เพราะมึงไม่ต้องห่วงเว้ย กูเนี่ยนะไม่ยอมเป็นเหยื่อใครง่ายๆหรอกเว้ย
As you shouldn't be. God, I hope he is manipulating him. That'd be so good.
เล่าเกินไปแล้วนะเว้ย
I think he actually is, though.
ให้มันสดชื่นนะมึง
Small sipping alcohol throughout the day is a sign that you're using it as a vice.
กูรู้สึกว่ามันไวไป กูไม่อยากให้มึงรีบเพราะแค่อยากมีแฟนนะเว้ย บางทีมึงอาจจะมีคนดีๆเข้ามาก็ได้อะ
But I've just realised, in both shows I've seen Cao in so far, he is the person that is in love with someone that doesn't love him back. Bro, give his characters a break.
ถ้ามันทำมึงเสียใจอ่ะ กูต่อยมันหมดหล่อแน่ มึงที่สุดเลยเพื่อน
I also don't think Mew is naive enough not to know that Ray likes him.
มิวเลเราบีบช่างให้ตามสไตล์ที่อยากได้แล้วนะ
แล้วมึงอ่ะ ไปไหนอ่ะ
เราจะพามิวไปเที่ยว
Oh, he's noticed already. The flaunting. He's marking his territory.
อ้าวพี่แซน
ไอ้นิก
ไม่เห็นมึงเลยนะช่วงเนี้ย
ช่วงนี้กูงานยุ่งอะมึงกลับจากมอกูก็ไปร้านเลยกว่าจะกลับก็ดึกแล้ว
Oh.
นั่งให้เอาห้องกูดิเดี๋ยวกูเตรียมของดีให้แต่มึงรีบมาหน่อยแล้วกันเผื่อว่าต้องย้ายออก
Does this open up the opportunity for them to get together at some point? I'm so here for everyone just switching about.
จริงปะกูสนใจ
Oh my god, cohabitation.
มึงพาคนมานอนด้วยบ่อยปะ
ก็มีบ้างแต่ไม่บ่อย
Oh, he might be
มึง
about
พาคน
to.
มานอนด้วยบ่อยนะเสียงดังด้วยมึงนอนได้ปะ
Oh.
ไม่สะอาด
Oh.
แต่เอาจริงๆถ้ามึงจะย้ายมาอยู่
Shame.
กูอะมึงจะเลือกใครมามึงก็ดูดีๆแล้วกันอย่าทำให้ห้องเล็กก็พอ
Wow, I did not expect them to know each other.
แต่เราเล็งใครไว้อะไม่เคยพลาดนะ ก็ลองดูดิ ถ้าบุกมาไม่ดีเนี่ย เรายิงกลับเละแน่
Oh my god, this is literally so indicative of how I see their relationship.
เสียเวลาคุยทำไมอ่ะ ถ้าเล็งว่าใช่ก็ต้องลุยเลยดิ
Why would we waste our time talking? That sounds like a Boston line.
แล้วนี่ท็อปไม่กลัวโดนเราปฏิเสธเหรอ
He's a top tier. He doesn't get rejected.
ท็อป
ที่เรากล้าขอ เพราะเราก็รู้ว่ามิวก็รู้สึกเหมือนกัน
ท็อปเอาจริงๆวันนั้นเราอายนะ
Is that the reason he said yes?
ที่เราตอบตกลงไปวันนั้นน่ะ เราแค่ไม่อยากให้ท็อปเสียหน้าละ บ้านรวย หน้าตาดี อยากได้ใครก็ได้นะ แต่เอาจริงๆท็อปก็ยังไม่ได้ตามสเปคเราทั้งหมดอะ
I love that. I said last episode, it's satisfying seeing Top reject Boston because Boston strikes me as someone that could get anyone, and so seeing Top reject him was satisfying because it's like, you know, humble yourself. Same here. Oh my god, because top everyone regards to as the top tier, so it's like confirmed that he could literally have anyone he wants, and he thinks it's so easy that he can win over anyone. So seeing him get turned down by somebody who everyone perceives as a shy, head in the clouds little virgin is so satisfying. I definitely think it's all part of a game. But even so, just to have him, you know, knock down a peg or two, so fun to watch. And it's going to spark him on to chase him even more. This is what you want. He wants him to go. The more you turn him down, the more he's going to want you.
ยังไม่รู้เลยว่าท็อปจะผ่านเช็คลิสต์ของเราหรือเปล่าอะก็บอกมาดิแล้วว่าเราผ่านทุกข้ออยู่แล้วอะ
No, you need to tick them of your own accord.
จีบเราใหม่ได้ปะชอบอะไรยากๆอยู่แล้ว เรารู้จุดอ่อนท็อปแล้วนะ เราไง
He actually uses sex as well, but in a very different way. He uses it to tease.
ต้องรักเพื่อนผม ต้องเข้ากับเพื่อนผมได้ ส่วนข้อสำคัญเนี่ย ก็คือต้องไม่มีความลับต่อกัน แล้วก็ไม่โกหกกัน
I think it's going to be hard to get all your friends to love him. Is he a drug dealer?
เห็นมึงขายของให้น้องในคณะกูอะท้าทายเหมือนกันนะ ไม่กลัวโดนจับได้เหรอ
มึงไม่ต้องเสือกดีกว่า คนดีอะอยากให้มหาวิทยาลัยเป็นสีขาวปลอดเหล้าปลอดยา
Yeah, he's probably got his flask on him. That triple take. He was waiting for him to rebut, I think.
มีแฟนหรือยังอ่ะ
Can't believe he actually just followed him all the way here.
มึงตามกูมาทำเฮี้ยอะไรวะ
Why are you so interested?
เฮ้ย อีกสัตว์ของกู
Ooh.
เฮ้ยเอ้ย
ขายเหล้าเหรอ
นี่กูขายแล้วบวย
Plum wine.
อะไรที่มันทำแล้วได้ตังค์กูก็ทำหมดเลย 5,000
QR code มา
That is nothing to him. He probably could have asked for more.
กูจ้างมาแดกเหล้าเป็นเพื่อนได้ปะ
That is so sad.
กูแค่อยากได้เพื่อนนั่งแดกเหล้าหรือมึงกลัวกู
ได้เฮี้ยอะไรก็แค่เอาเงินฟาด
Literally.
จะยอมให้ฟาดปะ
Flirting game strong though.
10,000
รอเฮี้ยอะไรอยู่อะเดินน้ำไม่ดี
Where on earth is this? That decor is mad. Oh, he's got a tattoo. He's got multiple tattoos. Unexpected. Jesus. You know what? It almost seemed like he didn't want to see his face. He turned him over and put his head down. He turned his head away when he was kissing his body. What if he was imagining that that was top? Also, I have to say he is killing it. His body language, like the way he just put his trousers on them with the arched back, that was like the body language of such an alpha male.
มึงค้างคนนี้ไปก่อนเลยนะ ขอถ่ายรูปหน่อยสมุดม้วนพอดี เฮ้ยกูไม่ชอบถ่ายรูปแบบไม่กินกล้อง
Yet you took a selfie and left it on his phone.
กูไม่ได้ถ่ายทุกคนนะเว้ย กูถ่ายเฉพาะคนโปรด
He's giving him a slither of hope there. I don't actually think he means to though.
หัวกูหยิกเหมือนหมูหยองอะกว่ากู
Your
จะโม
Candy
ดิฟาย
is
ตัวเองได้ข
nice
นาดนี้ใช้เวลา
though.
ไม่นานนะ
แต่ตอนนี้มึงก็น่ารักแล้วไง ถ้ามึงไม่น่ารักอ่ะกูไม่เบิ้ลหรอก
Wow.
ถือว่ากูได้รับเกียรติอย่างสูงเลยดิ
ใช่
It certainly seems that way.
มึงควรดีใจนะ ที่ได้เป็นคนโปรดของกูอะ
It's funny how they are the same age, but Nick seems so childlike and innocent. It does not look like he likes it.
จริงๆมันก็ไม่ได้แย่นะเว้ย
Must be quite
แต่กูค
strong.
งต้องใช้เวลาแหละมั้ง
เทสดีแบบมึงอะคงไม่ชอบของแบบกูหรอก
Does that mean he'll grow to like it in some time? It's actually not bad. but I think he needs more time. Is that like what he thinks about Sand as well? He's not that bad, but he needs more time to actually grow to like it.
นี่มึงฟังไมโครด้วยเหรอวะ ดูไม่ใช่มึงเลย
ของแม่กูอะแต่พอเขาตายก็เป็นของกูนี่แหละ
I watched Moonlight Chicken episode 7 yesterday. Jesus Christ! What is with Kelsong and these sad ass characters?
ถ้าสมัยนี้ก็คงเป็น Polycat ละมั้ง
กูก็ชอบโพลีแคทเหมือนกันมึง เคยไปดูเขาเล่นสดยังเล่นโคตรผิวอะแล้วเขาเสียตั้งแต่เมื่อไหร่วะ
นานแล้ว
ไม่ต้องตอบก็ได้ถ้ามึงไม่อยากตอบอะกูขอโทษนะ แต่อย่างน้อยเขาก็ทิ้งเทสดีๆไว้ให้มึงนะ มึงต้องขอบคุณเขานะเว้ยที่ทำให้มึงรู้จักพี่หนุ่ยอัมพลน่ะ เอาไปเลย เอาไป
he's so
เอาใจ
cute.
เราไปได้เลย
I think he's starting to see him as more than a burden to society and a drunkard. He actually has issues.
แค่นั่งกินเหล้าฟังเพลงเพื่อนกูก็พอแล้วกูแค่ไม่อยากอยู่คนเดียวอะ
งานง่ายเงินถึงแบบนี้กูชอบ
At a flirty tone. He's so disgusted every time. But Noddy, everyone, Noddy is here.
มิวเก่งมากเก่งมาก
Jesus. Oh no. The hero.
เกลือแม่งบวม กูดูให้
Oh.
เฮ้ยขอโทษ
มึงทำเป็นเหรอ เฮ้ย ไอ้ตั้นมึงเอาน้ำแข็งมาประคบดิ
Oh god. Top is just superior on every level compared to him. Questionable. Was there sex filmed? Oh my god, imagine if they had sex and Mew like saw it live.
อายทำไม ตรงนี้มีแค่มึงคนเดียว อีกอย่างมึงกับกูก็เห็นกันหมดแล้วปะกูอยากเบิ้ล
We've been new. Oh my god, is he actually gonna succeed?
มึงจำวันในตู้ถ่ายรูปไม่ได้เหรอ
It was a photo
มึ
booth.
งจำไม่ลืมเลยอะ
Oh my god, anyone could have seen that. Photo booths are filmed.
มึงก็รู้เรื่องเนี้ย ใครก็สู้กูไม่ได้
They're so overconfident. Both of them. Until it comes to this, I don't think either of them want to be caught in this situation.
วันนี้เข้ามาตั้งนานไรตันนะ
หอสงสัยออกไปแล้วมั้ง
Where actually is he? Is he in there? Well, then why are you trying to hide
ไม่
it?
ทำด้วยกันอ่ะ
Oh, why do I feel bad?
งั้นเราป้อนแบบนี้นะ ถ้าอยากกินนะก็มากินเอง
Teasing again.
นี่ท้าเหรอ
The music just sounds like poor music. Just don't kiss with food in your mouth, please.
ถามมิวเป็นคนเริ่มก่อนด้วยอะ
ไม่เกี่ยวดี เมื่อกี้เราให้รางวัลท็อปนะ ที่ท็อปต่อตัวให้เรา
They do have a very good back and
จะนอน
forth.
ไม่นอน
เข้ากันตั้งหลายรอบแล้วอะใช่ปะ
จริงเหรอวะ
กูไม่ได้นับเลยอะ
Because it's not special to him.
กูกับมึงเป็นอะไรกันอะ
Oh no, he looks so
แล้ว
hopeful.
มึงอยากเป็นอะไรอะฟักบัดดี้กูเฟรนด์วิบเบนฟิตอะ
ต่างกันยังไง
Neither.
วะแล้วกูสำหรับมึงเป็นแบบไหน
แล้วมึงอินแล้วอะกูจะได้หยุดกูไม่ชอบดราม่า
You hate drama. Only when it's your own.
กูแค่อยากรู้ก็เลยถามอะอีกอย่างกูก็ไม่ได้ชอบมึงขนาดนั้น
Oh. Oh, look at the little face.
กูก็คงเป็นฟักบัดดี้แหละ
ก็ได้ ชีวิตกูไม่ได้มีแต่เรื่องเซ็กนะ
He is actually kind of affectionate though. Oh. This is a 22-year-old man. How does he look so baby?
ตีต่อห้องแซนเหรอ ไปบ้านเราดีกว่าปะ มีเหล้าให้กินไม่อั้น จะเปิดเพลงฟังก็ได้
Are you stealing his girl?
แล้วก็แซน
You're proposing a threesome.
มึงจะชวนน้องเขาไปทีซ้ำเหรอ
Ah!
กูไม่เอากับมึงด้วยนะเว้ย
เอ้า นะ
มึงแม่งตื้อชิบหายเลยว่ะ
But you're gonna ditch the girl anyway, aren't you?
เราต้องไปดูแลเพื่อนนะ วันนี้ขอโทษทีนะ
โหอะไรวะ รู้งี้กลับกับคนอื่น
You just turned down a girl. The contrast in their faces.
มีเสน่ห์ของกู
มันดีนะมึงอะ
ทำไมวะ กูรู้ตัวว่ากูหล่ออะทำไมกูต้องถ่อมตัว
แล้วโมกูหล่อปะ
Do not show him that
หน้า
face.
มึงจืดๆอะ
What?
บอกตัวเองได้แต่บอกตัวเองว่าอย่าดีกว่า
He's so rude. Look at them getting all playful. Oh. Those sleeping tablets.
เราเป็นโรคนอนไม่หลับอ่ะเลยนอนคนเดียวไม่ค่อยได้
ท็อปเป็นนอนคนเดียวไม่ได้
Is that why he sleeps around so much? He has to have someone by his side.
ทิ้งให้เราอยู่บ้านคนเดียว เราไปงานเลี้ยง
And the house
Couldn't
was on
be fine, mate.
fire. God, that is a
Well, I'll put it
new
in my-
nightmare unlocked.
เลยนอนคนเดียวไม่ได้
Jesus.
ในหัวมันรันตลอดเวลาว่าจะเกิดเรื่องอะไรขึ้นตอนที่เราหลับ
That is valid.
พูดจริงดิ
Another thing ticked off the list.
ถ้าเรานอนด้วยอ่ะ ท็อปจะหลับใช่ปะ
Oh. I thought they were just gonna go to the bed. This is room for some adequate spooning.
ต่อเฉยๆนะ ห้ามทำอะไรมากกว่านั้น
I do think it is quite cute when they pan to this though. He's unknowingly ticking off the list as well, not like forcing it.
กูเป็นเพื่อนมึงให้ก็ได้นะ ไม่ต้องจ้างหรอก
Oh, so you wanna be his friend?
ถ้ามึงเป็นเพื่อนกูอะมึงต้องดูแลกูทุกอย่างนะ
He'll be your burden.
กูสนแค่ว่าถ้ากูคุยกันถูกใจกูก็ไป
แล้วมีผู้ชายมาจีบบ้างไหม
มีดิ ก็มีทุกเพศแหละ กูโอเพ่นอยู่แล้ว กูโฟกัสที่ตัวบุคคลมากกว่า
So he's pansexual.
กูก็พร้อมเปิดใจรับอยู่แล้ว
Oh, 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 oh.
คราวก่อนก็จ้างกูมาเป็นเด็กนั่งดิ้งรอบนี้มึงไม่จ้างกูไปเป็นไซร่าเลยเหรอ
Is that wishful thinking?
ได้นะให้กูจ้างปะ
ส่วนกูอะถ้ากูถูกใจ กูทำให้ฟรี ไม่คิดตังค์
So,
แล้วแบบกูนี่ได้ปะ
that stare. Oh my god. Take that as a hard yes.
จะไม่ใช่แค่เพื่อนกันนะ
Well then, the friend zero lasted long.
แล้วมึงจะติดใจกู แต่ยังไงมึงกับกูก็เป็นแค่เพื่อนกันนะ
They're both gonna break that rule.
หัวใจกับไอ้ตรงเนี้ย มันคนละหน้าที่กัน
ของแบบเนี้ยมันก็เหมือนเล่นกับไฟอ่ะแหละ
And you're about to get burned. That is the face of a man that knows that he messed up. His face! I think he already knows that he fucked up.
มึงอยากจะเรียกความสัมพันธ์ของเราว่าอะไรก็แล้วแต่มึงแล้วกัน
กูไม่เคยมีอะไรเกินครั้งเดียวกับคนที่ไม่ใช่แฟน
ว่าอะไรก็
So Nick finds out about Top and Boston next step. Oh!
แล้วแต่มึงแล้วกัน
เดทไม่ได้หรอ ใครเป็นคนโกงนี่มากูเองอะมีปัญหาเหรอ
ไม่มีโอกาสเรียนเนี่ย ไม่ใช่แค่เพื่อนกัน
Ah, shit! Next episode looks so messy. I'm so excited because next episode it seems like there's gonna have more of the like intertwining. We've had like the separate relationships this episode, a glimpse into where they're all at, and next episode the lines are just gonna go like that. I think my favorite couple so far has now been established to be Sand and Ray. I do wonder though whether Sand is gonna be like, what is the term? A provider for Ray's forms of escapism, because Ray obviously drinks very heavily, and I would say he seems like a bit of an alcoholic. Sand is out here making his plum wine, like he has wine in abundance. Also, if they're going to be engaging in a sexual relationship, I feel like it's another distraction for Ray to try and forget about Mew and, well, Mew and Top. Sand is going to fall first, but Ray's going to fall harder. And Sand said it's only going to be once and then you're going to end up wanting more. And the preview looks like he was right. From that like interview segment, his face, he looks like he knew he fucked up. He's literally playing with fire, and I think he knows he's the one that's going to get burned. He's about to enter a whole new world that he's not prepared for. Also, plot twist, Sand and Nick are going to be roommates. That's going to be interesting. Now, my mind immediately, I'm sorry, my mind goes to a potential Sand, Ray, Boston, Nick foursome just because of the nature of their relationship. Like, imagine Boston, he really, really wants Top. And it looks like he's going to be plotting using Ray's feelings for Mew against them. It's so calculating. But he does actually have his sweet moments with Nick. Like, he was like, oh, we don't have to just be fuck buddies. Like, my life isn't just about sex. He can have real conversations and be friends with him. He just doesn't want a romantic relationship. He's made that perfectly clear. The plus points for him is that he's not leading Nick on in any way, even though Nick clearly wanted more. He hasn't given him any false hope of like, we're gonna be a thing someday. It's not like he's leading him on. He's established what the relationship is to him, but he does give him, like, you know, kisses on the cheeks, and that doesn't feel like something you do with someone that was just your fuck buddy. I think giving Top's character a bit of a traumatic backstory definitely made me see him a bit differently, or like him a bit more. It makes him a lot more three-dimensional, like the thought of he can't sleep alone. So that might be why he sleeps around and finds a different person every night, just so that he's not alone. It doesn't explain why he's never committed to anyone, but maybe he's just never been that way inclined before. But it certainly does give a bit of an explanation as to maybe why he does sleep around, because of that traumatic experience. And I believe that he was being honest. If that turns out to be a lie, Jesus Christ, he's trying to go all in for Mew, isn't he? But I think that was a valid one to be checked off of the checklist. I really like the format of them like having interviews. I wonder if this is going to play into some kind of thing where they're doing video diaries for some reason, I don't know. But I love the format of just seeing what the characters think about certain situations. Also, another thing, I forgot to mention it in the intro. I'm seeing the discourse again of people complaining about this show being so sex heavy and little plot, and Jojo's having to defend himself again. Like, I thought we were over this from the pilot trailer. Come on, why are these people still complaining? It has been established from the start, like from the very first trailer, that sex was going to be a big portion of this show, and I don't see why people have so much of a problem with it. Sex is a natural part of relationships for a lot of people in this world. This is probably one of the more realistic portrayals of real relationships than any BL. Like, don't get me wrong, I love BLs for their fantastical romance element and how perfect everything is, but it's not really real, is it? Like, if that's what you want to watch, go ahead, find shows that portray that and watch them. But this is a more real experience with very, very flawed characters just living their lives being messy and toxic. They're not perfect in any shape or form, but their dynamics certainly feel a lot more real than most BLs. And if that's not what you want to watch, then just don't watch it. I don't understand why there's so many complaints about it. Like, Western shows have had sex scenes in them for as long as I can remember. Why is it suddenly a problem when there's a BL centered around it? Like, it's all about variety, and if you don't like it, just don't watch it. It's so annoying that the crew members and production team have to keep justifying and defending this show. Like, just let it be, Jesus Christ. I actually think it's really interesting the way they portray sex in the show and each character's relationship with it, because they're all so different. Like, you've got some people who enjoy it casually, some people who use it to get what they want, some people who are just starting on a journey with it. It really does show how differently people use sex in their life. I think it's very interesting, personally. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for doing my reaction to episode 2 of Only Friends. If you want to watch my uncut reactions to Only Friends, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for episode 3. Bye!
I like 'em sweet but naughty, dimples on the cheeks, I bet you taste like berries, so how could